Oh, you just don't have a rash guard. Oh, okay. That's never stopped you guys from romantically clinching before. It's fucking guys.
Hey, welcome to Auckland Martial Arts Academy. Here, you know, the Jiu-Jitsu guy and the Muay Thai guy, we love each other. Really. We really do.
Yeah.
Hey, we do, right?
Yeah, bro.
CFC?
Yeah. It's like a love-hate relationship kind of thing. I love putting him on his back and he hates being there.
Yeah. In every sparring round he dodges me, you know. I was off for a month and he was at every single Muay Thai class, and when I was back, you know, I was looking for that sparring round and my coach was gone. You know, and of course I'm not going to go into Jiu-Jitsu and surrender myself. You know, that's stupid. You know, I loosened that demand, but hey, maybe one day we'll meet in common ground.
I'm saving up a liver kick for you, bro. I'm saving up just a nice teeth to the liver, man. Cool. Hey guys, so welcome down to another Friday night at Auckland Martial Arts Academy. Tonight with the Jiu-Jitsu, we are going to be looking at a little bit of single leg X and Shin-to Shin play, pulling guard and getting in on the legs of our training partners and our opponents. Leg locks are a huge part of the no-gi meta now. I mean, that's been a huge revolution in the last decade. So even from day one here, I'm trying to get people training with straight footlocks, knee bars, toe holds, heel hooks. You know, we don't really like discriminate between positions or go, oh, this submission's too dangerous, this is too dangerous. I want everyone to get good at everything. I want everyone to be able to see every kind of technique that there is in Jiu-Jitsu and then start building their game from there, you know? I don't want everyone to emulate my game, you know? I'm kind of old in the sport now and like my game's kind of well established. I want people to be able to discover new shit for themselves and make their own game. And that's kind of the joy of the discovery in Jiu-Jitsu. So yeah, stick around and see how that goes. All right guys, cool, let's move on. Guys, so if you haven't been here this week, we've been looking at Shin-to Shin and single leg X entries and what you can do. I'm rapidly gonna go through them with like the key details on each of them, and then you guys go and choose which ones you want to drill, okay? Some of you are already doing that, great. I'm gonna try and put context to as many of them as possible. Not all of them are gonna work in every situation, guys. There's just no magic bullet in Jiu-Jitsu, unfortunately, okay? So look, when we get in on Shin-to Shin here, one of the reasons I was recommending that angle is because if his hips start squaring up on me, you're gonna get smashed, okay? He can start driving in and like and messing around with my base and my frames, and that's not gonna be good, okay? So the times I've found that Shin-to Shin works best for me is when I've got a bit of space. I know it seems weird because I wanna get in under here, so like why am I outside? But I can build momentum, okay? So when I start to fall in on my side, and I start to come up, I've already put his hands to the mat and this leg's light that I'm attacking. That's really solid for your wrestle-up game. So for you guys who want to wrestle up, from here, while his hands and his weight's forward, you're gonna push on his hip with your leg, and now I can start to travel up, whether it's outside or doing the spinneroonie, okay? So, let's look at the spinneroonie, okay? I don't know what else to call it. You're wrestling up on a single leg from underneath, okay? Here, we go in. Now, when Zach stands up, he's got good base, all right? He strips this foot, and I'm like, oh shit, if I stay here now, I'm gonna get mounted. I do not want that, okay? Zach wants that. It's never happened before, but maybe one day. So look, when he strips that foot, strips it, my foot goes to the mat, my hips come high, and I kick him forward, okay? This is only gonna buy you a little bit of time, so you can't really mess about here. From here, I'm actually gonna come up from underneath and spin out and start coming up into my single leg wrestle up, okay? From here, you can either pull him down and then like mat return with your back control. There's a lot of things you can really do from here, guys. Gary had a really cool entry where he like kind of throws himself over into a backside heel hook. I'm not that athletic, so we're not gonna do that, okay? But for the least athletic of you, you can go to the front of the thigh, start building up, and collapse him to his knees with my back body lock, and then start dragging him down with your mat return like we've done a lot before, okay? So that would be how we wrestle up on the single leg off of single leg X, okay? Other options include coming in and under. Now, when he stands up, we go for the reap. Now guys, for those of you who don't know, reaping is any time where I put outside pressure across his knee. So my foot, when it comes across his hip here, there's pressure coming across his knee here. What that means is Zach can't just keep this knee straight because it's gonna buckle and break, okay? So he's gonna turn his knee when I reap so that it doesn't break, which causes us to go into this backside position here. Really good for leg locking, illegal at beginner division, illegal in some intermediate divisions, but when we train here, as long as you guys do this safely, I don't mind, okay? But one non-negotiable when you go for heel hooks is that you don't put your hips behind it because you're gonna blow people's knees out. We don't want that, okay? If you go to this position now, I'm gonna like toe strike. What I mean by that is I take my elbow and I lock it back to my lap. My wrist bone comes in behind his ankle and I connect palm to palm, okay? My knees are squeezing together and I want visual confirmation of his knee on the mat here. Now I know I'm good to finish, okay? And all I do is I rotate his heel across like this. We're gonna be very careful because they're gonna go, oh, it doesn't feel like it's on, because there's no pain. It's like ligaments, okay? It's not tendons. So don't just keep going until shit snaps, because then it's gonna hurt a lot, okay? Just go here, rotate a little bit. He knows it's on, he's gonna tap, okay? In a competition, in a big competition, if you do this at a local one, you're a bit of a dick, but we're gonna bite and then we would go hips in and turn that way, okay, to finish. But we're not gonna do that here because we like each other, and yeah, he likes having a knee in one piece, okay? So no hips, please. Just rotate with your body until you can find that little stretch across his ankle and his knee. That's more than enough to get a tap from the guy. When you guys are rolling with heel hooks as well, you don't need to finish every heel hook that you catch, okay? Especially as you get more advanced with your leg locks. If I'm training with someone who's brand new and I put them in that position, maybe you catch it just to go like, yeah, cool, but you can let go and then just keep rolling. That's okay. In fact, you're gonna both get more out of it than you going, fuck, I'm gonna rip this thing off, all right? So, go try your wrestle up, go try reaping and heel hook, and enjoy. All right, cool. Just shout if you've got any questions, okay? So we're just finishing up another training session, another Friday night down here at Future. As usual, we just start off with a bit of wrestling and then some guard pulling technique. We've been looking at Shin-to Shin and single leg X predominantly this week and working through that curriculum. Everyone's picking it up really, really nicely, entering backside positions and stuff. But thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next episode of the vlog. Us.